What's up, everyone? It's me again. It's me again, and well, I'm not too happy right now, and I know I'm a bit late covering this Five Nights at Freddy's 4 news, but I've been really busy, and I'm not really too happy with this teaser. I mean, it looks cool. I'm happy and mad at the same time. I'm happy for a reason, but I'll get to that in a minute. I'm a bit mad because Bonnie is my least favorite character for Five Nights at Freddy's. And I do not look forward to this thing jump scaring me. Because to me, Bonnie has always had the scariest jump scare. But that's besides the point. Now, I'm particularly happy also with this new teaser because it sheds some light on a few things that the last teaser of Five Nights at Freddy's 4 left vacant. Now, Scott has confirmed that this animatronic will be known as Nightmare Bonnie, and that means that the Freddy we saw in the last image will also be known as Nightmare Freddy. So that clears up a few things about my last video where I called the Nightmare Freddy. I actually called him Spring Freddy because of the resemblance he had to Springtrap at the time. Now, I have a new theory. Well, not a new theory, but I'm going to clear a few things up. Now, I'm going back to saying that Golden Freddy is actually Spring Freddy. I wanted to clear that up. In the Stage 01 minigame in Five Nights at Freddy's 3, we can see Golden Freddy and Springtrap on the show stage entertaining the children in a Freddy Fazbear's Pizza environment. That being proof that Golden Freddy was the other Springlock suit. The only argument against this is that Golden Freddy has 3 fingers, but I wouldn't expect Scott to just say that. Well, no, he has 4 fingers, my bad. This is probably just a mistake on Scott's part. I mean, I'm not sure he even had the idea of the spring lock suits when he came up with the idea for Golden Freddy. But now that we have Nightmare animatronics, this asks the question, where does this game fit in on the timeline? Well, this is probably going to be another sequel, something that takes place after Five Nights at Freddy's 3. Someone probably found the relics of the burnt down Fazbear's Fright, salvaged what they could, and took the old shells of the old animatronics and made these things. Now, at the time I am unable to say what the setting of this game will be, but I'm sure no matter what, this game is going to be very freaking scary. Now, one thing about this is that is there going to be a Nightmare Chica and a Nightmare Foxy? Because now that we know that these aren't the spring lock suits, this could mean that Scott could be bringing back the original animatronics. And to me, a Nightmare Foxy and a Nightmare Chica would certainly be very scary or very horrific. Scott could base a design for Nightmare Chica off of her or its withered Chica design from Five Nights at Freddy's 2 and take an idea from the mouth. I would think having a mouth with a lot of teeth going in circular. It's hard to describe it. Now, Nightmare Foxy would be something I would love to see. Foxy's one of my favorite animatronics from this series, besides Toy Chica. And I would love to see Nightmare Foxy, the Hook. Foxy would be so scary. Scott could do so much with this. Not only has Foxy always been one of the most unique characters, I want him to run again. I want Foxy to run from Pirate's Cove like he did in the first game. I think it would be a nice way to reference the first game, since this is the last installment of the Final Fantasy series, unless there will be a reboot. Wink wink, nudge nudge, Scott, get on this. And as you can see, there is the 10/31/15 as the release date remains the same. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I want to see Nightmare Foxy and Nightmare Chica. I really want to see Nightmare Foxy. And hopefully a Nightmare Mangle. Nightmare Mangle's one of my other favorite. Mangle's one of my other favorite animatronics. And the horrificness that would be the Mangle if it was nightmarified. I'm gonna start referring to that when we get a nightmare version of an animatronic. I'm gonna start saying it got nightmarified. All right, guys. Well, oh, and one other thing. Bonnie seems to be saying, "Was it me?" And throughout the source code of this image, or on the website, we can see that Scott has once again hidden many 8s and 7s in the source code. This is a reference to the Bite of 87. Now, I don't think that this game is going to take place in 1987. I actually think that we'll find out who caused the Bite of 87 via mini-games in between nights in this game. Kind of like how it worked in Final Fantasy 3, where we had the mini-games that took place in the Final Fantasy 1 environment. We can tell from the map and how it lines up. So, yeah, that's about it for this video. So, remember to click like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.